and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our main event should be a good one tonight. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Mike Tyson's got a target on his opponent. From the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk, you can see exactly what's in his scope. Roy Jones Jr.'s poise is one of those things that cannot be denied. This is a very confident fighter.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10. It's hard to touch Roy Jones Jr. with a clean glove. But if he can, his opponent does have power.
Yes, he does have power, and he has a chance to catch Roy. Roy gives you this chance, clean. Because Roy will make you miss, but he'll do it naked. He'll do it with his hands down. If you catch him, bang, you catch him with everything.
Roy able to block that punch. That is a strong uppercut there. Roy Jones Jr. is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Halfway through round number one. Mike Tyson's rocked by a huge hook to the head. A little defense turns to offense by Roy Jones. A flush hook scores well for him. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
Dismisses his... Mike Tyson's hurt bad by a right hand. Solid. Of course, Mike Tyson has a history of being down, but not necessarily out. Will this be like the first knockdown against Buster Douglas or the final one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
End of round one. Tyson's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avatine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Back to the body.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
If Roy Jones Jr. ever took his athleticism and put it into the mold of traditional fundamental boxing, how good would he be?
I don't know if he'd be that good. Maybe his awkwardness and his going about it in this kind of freelance way is what works for him, what is supposed to work for him. If he did it traditionally, he might lose maybe the talent that has gotten him to this place.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Crashes home with a hook. Jones's punch is far off the target. Now hugging on the inside. Last 10 seconds. Mike Tyson blocking that punch. Oh, what a hook upstairs. And that's the end of round 2. Roy Jones Jr. is in complete control here as he takes a rest after a round in which he really dominated the action. Is there anything, Teddy, that you see that he should be thinking about when he gets off the stool here for the next round?
Yeah, you know, he should follow up on his lead, on his edge, on his advantage. You know, I noticed that he's hurting him in the body. Well, now start to double up that hook. One downstairs, one upstairs.
You got to impose your will on him. You need to take it to this guy. You're stronger and you punch harder than this guy. Okay, relax.
And round number 3 is underway. Roy Jones Jr.'s got to deal with a cut sheet. Hits him in the mug with the right. And now he scores with that left to the body. Good step back counter punch there. Good return fire that time. Jones is being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Big left hand from Iron Mike. Lands a big hook. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round.
Keep working the body.
Mike Tyson's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. The left hand coming into play by Mike Tyson.
Keep your distance.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
Finish with a hook.
He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Goes up top with a right hand. Well, he's trying to keep up a heck of a work rate here. Mike Tyson's punching himself out at this point.
Yeah, and that's not the worst part of it. The worst part of it is going to be if his opponent notices.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Look, he's beating the shit out of you. He's beating you to the punch every time. You need to cut the ring off. Throw the jab and land it straight, okay? Jab, straight. You got to fight.
All right, listen. You need to create more punches, okay? Slip his punch and throw a straight right down the middle.
Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Jones is in control so far, 2 rounds to 1. Still anybody's fight. I think he's been the busier guy, though.
Yeah, he has been the busier guy, and also he's been the better real estate agent. You know, location, location, location. He's been in the right position for his style. He's been in tight.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Accurate hook. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Halfway through this round here, he gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. A knifing jab splits through by Mike Tyson. Tyson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Left to the body. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Ace yourself.
Roy Jones Jr. with a left. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Roy Jones Jr.'s tagged. And round 4 comes to an end. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end a fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
If you want this fight, you got to stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing any punches.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. He missed with that headshot. Scored well up top. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. Did you see that? Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked out earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
3, 4, 5.
Jones's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Halfway through this round. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. Mike Tyson's defense let him down. He took a superb body shot there.
Let's see some more head movement.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
How about that left right there? Solid. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. And that's the end of round 5.
It's just a brutal display in there right now, Teddy, and it's painted on both guys' face.
And the one with the advantage, this is going to sound funny in this kind of brutal war that we're watching here, but the guy who lays back a little bit now lets the other guy take the chances and takes advantage of those chances. Under these kind of conditions where you can barely see what's coming, believe it or not, the guy that gives in that way, that's smart that way, he's going to have the advantage.
We are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for?
Looking good.
Jones has got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. And all of a sudden, the tables turn. Tyson's rocked.
What's good for you is good for him.
Great hook to the head that time. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
You're not supposed to pace yourself.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Able to dismiss that body shot. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the head shot.
Let it go. Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Lands the counter. What a big shot. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Roy Jones Jr.'s trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. And a big right hand comes crashing home from Tyson. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Roy Jones Jr.'s night could be over here. This could be the end. It's over. This fight is over. Tyson's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him. A fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a